the typical question we get asked a lot: can I get out of my lease? Can I get out of my finance? Can I get out of a car that I currently have right now? I'm tired of it. I don't like it anymore. Any lease you currently have, you can get out of. You can get out of any finance you currently have. You can get out of anything pretty much. What we would have to find out is a couple things. Number one, what you would have to find out is how much payments you have left if you're in a lease. So if you did a 36-month lease and you've had the car for a year, you essentially have 24 payments left. If your payments are $300, what you would do is you would do 300 times 24 months, and that would technically be how much you owe on that vehicle. That's one route to do it. But what happened is that most people don't tell you, we're very transparent, we're very open, we tell you exactly how things are gonna be. If your payments are $300, right, and you have 24 payments left, then what you would do is you would do 300 times 24 months, it gives you $7,200. Now what would happen is, if you was to get into another lease, we would have to roll that negative balance into the new car. What we'll do is we'll divide that $7,200 by, if you're doing the new car that you're choosing, if it's gonna be a 36-month lease, which is one of the most traditional ones that people usually do, you do 7,200 divided by 36 months, it's $200. So if you decided to get out of your vehicle that you're paying $300 a month for, that would be the additional price that you'll be paying every single month to get into a new car of your choice. Now the good news though, like, oh, $200, that's obviously if you decide you don't want to put any money down. That's if the new car that you're choosing doesn't have any rebates applicable, any incentives. A lot of cars right now have $3,000, $4,000 in rebates. That $4,000 divided by 36 months, that would save you $111. So essentially your increase would be $90, right? 89 bucks to get out of your lease. So what you would have to find out is find a car that has a good incentives, has good rebates, that are gonna swallow pretty much your negative equity or take care of your negative equity. And that's one route. As well, the other route that you can do is, if you currently are in a finance, also leases, right? Leaseholds has a payoff. Yeah. If you want to get out of your lease, you can do the payoff as well. So your payoff would usually be on your online account with whoever you have. If you have American Honda Finance, you will log into AmericanHondaFinance.com. You go into your account and you'll be able to see a payoff. Now another route that we can do this, if you're in a lease or in a finance, is check what your payoff amount is. That's what you owe the bank in total to purchase that vehicle and keep it for yourself. You follow? So in most cases, you'll see a payoff. Let's say, for example, Honda Accord Sport. There's a payoff. I'm just throwing random numbers out there. I'm gonna make it really easy. And let's say there's a payoff amount of $20,000, meaning American Honda Finance currently is your lien holder. They are the person that's that's the bank. They want 20 grand for the car. Now, that's the payoff. Now the next thing you have to find out is how much your car is worth. We all know, the minute you drive a car off the lot, you lose value. So on average, you lose about $10,000 the day, the minute, the second, the little kilometer mile that you drive. Once you drive off the lot of the car, of the dealership, the car automatically decreases in value. So what we would have to find out is how much your car is worth and what's your payoff. Once you find your payoff, you find out what your car is worth, and then the difference would be rolled in. In most 9 out of 10 situations, unless you put a lot of money down, you're always in a negative position, meaning you owe more than what the car is worth. So if your car's worth 20 and you owe, if you owe the bank 20 and your car's only worth 15,000, then you have a negative balance of $5,000. Those $5,000 would have to go somewhere. They could either come out of your pocket or they can be rolled into the new car. That I want to touch up on is I get a lot of people that say, oh, this dealer told me that they were going to take care of it. This dealer said that if I do business with them, they're going to make my next 3 payments, their next 6 payments, or next 20 payments. The truth of the matter is that unless you are leasing again or buying a car from the same manufacturer, there's nobody that's gonna be saying, hey, I'm gonna make those payments for you. Manufacturers like Acura, Toyota, Infiniti, everybody, most of the time, BMW as well, they have what's called get out of your lease early program. What's the terminology? Pull ahead program. Pull ahead program pretty much means the most I've seen is 6 months. The most I've seen is 6 months, and pretty much, Henry, you want to break it down to them how that would work out?
So yeah, pretty much how Jason was saying, that only happens when you have a current lease and you're gonna lease again with the same manufacturer. So for example, if you have a BMW X5 and now you want a BMW X6, since it's going from BMW to BMW, what the manufacturer sometimes has available is pull ahead program. So like Jason said, the most they ever do is 6 months. So hey, you have 6 months left on your lease. They're gonna pay those 6 months so that you can expedite your next lease and get into another lease today, instead of waiting 6 months to get your new car. A lot of dealers, what they say is, hey, we'll eat up your next 9 months, your next 6 months, when it's really not the program available. So just watch out for that. There's a lot of that going on in the dealership.
Yeah, definitely. Henry definitely hit on the head. You know, there's a lot of people that have, oh, you know, so-and-so dealer told me that if I do business with them today, they're going to cover that. And we are, you know, when we opened the Familia Motor Leasing, our whole main focus and what we always spoke about was, hey, we need to make sure we're 100% transparent with the customers. We need to make sure that the customers completely understand what they're getting themselves into and why, you know, where they're buying a car, what they're actually paying for. Because we came from a situation where customers were always being deceived in a way, or I don't like saying it that it wasn't that like that, but it felt that way. You know, customers felt it. That was the energy. People have that energy already with the dealership. They feel like they're lying to them. They feel like they're being misled, that they're told, you know, hey, it's included, but you're really paying for it. So just one of those things, you know, if whenever you contact us, you know, our numbers are 100% legit. And, you know, they're honest, you know, and that's what we're all about. We're Familia Motor Leasing. We want to be, we want our customers to feel like family, you know. That's pretty much how we're gonna leave off this conversation with. I'll keep updating you guys if you guys have any questions about any cars, anything about leasing or financing, co-signers, if I can register a car in a different state without being there. All those questions, we're gonna keep continuing answering it. But if you need the answer right now, don't forget to email us. You can call us, you can text us, you can reach our social media platforms. We answer within minutes. So let us know. Take care, guys.